stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014. There's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
A first down carry for Barkley. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
43 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. It's Barkley on the counter. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Barkley. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. On fourth down, Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Paris Campbell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
And able to get this out to the 25. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Here's Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
2nd down. Here's an option right. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead. And it's no good. He missed it.
That win the motherfucker, ain't it?
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Now Jones. And that is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Chicago! Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better... And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this down near the 25. After one, it's 13-6. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeaux, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. One play action, Fields. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
No, Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. This a 33-yard attempt. And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this is going to remain a one-point game. So the interception, that had him set up in golden shape, but no first down comes of it. And in the end, no points come of it.
And Brandon, I tell you, in a sudden change offense, you must capitalize. This is where you can really swing momentum in your favor. But that time, they let him off the hook.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the Giants' 43-yard line.
Play action. It's Fields. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And down to the 36-yard line here. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now here's Fields on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Fields scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. That's caught at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the 45 on 2nd down, Jones. That ball caught by Campbell. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. He'll look downfield for Waller. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Well, the Bears and the Giants both looking to improve their passing games in 2022. That's for sure. Last year, the Bears ranked number 30 in the NFL in passing yards. The Giants actually one spot worse at number 31. Jones now. Off the play fake. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Gano's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. So 2 sacks for the rookie, definitely making an impact here in year 1.
And in a ton of different ways, because rushing the passer, that was supposed to be a skill that he was developing. Looks to me like he's figured it out already.
Fights through and now a crease. Touchdown, Chicago! Justin Fields with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Giants 15. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
They go play action here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Off the play fake, Jones. And that is incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll look to throw again. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A handoff for Herbert. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Fields. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play. Off play action, Fields. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. D'Onta Foreman, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Giants 15. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And this one is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And down inside the 15 he goes. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. Back to throw, Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bears. Robert Tonyan, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now the point after try for Santos. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to head. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Paris Campbell with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
You froze my game. I can't pick a play. What the fuck?
The Giants on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Herbert to start the drive. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Buying time to his left.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role. Really chewing the yardage.
Why all your players getting hurt? What the fuck?
defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This is a bullshit ass game. I hate playing in the fucking rain. Turn this fucking weather off too. Fuck. We ain't never played in no fucking rain.
Back to the air, Fields on second down. Forced out to his left. And he takes
some weak ass shit.
Bears touchdown. Justin Fields. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 20.
Can't even fucking run routes in this shit. All my passes, players falling on the ground.
Santos to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And taken down just
nah, I'm just fucking yelling, talking shit about this weak ass weather. I'm saying, I'm like, what's up with this shit?
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Turn this shit
off. A lot of
off.
frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. And this is caught.
Good catch.
Along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That's good for 28 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Look at this shit. They can't even block. They slipping and sliding everywhere.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes the sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
I just noticed I ain't targeted higher all game.
First down sack. Jones.
He's too damn short. Yo, ass went to the outside. Short bitch.
Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
And they'll begin by running the option. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Every drive, one of your players gonna be hurt.
Here's Fields. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Fields going to keep it once more. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
That ain't gonna do shit.
Secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Fields. Throwing the out route.
Robinson, he's supposed to be hurt. Why are you still in the game?
He'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield.
This nigga can't even throw in the rain. This bullshit. Turn that bullshit ass weather off.
And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit.
Stuff like they want to make it realistic as possible. This shit ain't realistic. I can't even throw a fucking pass.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season.
What the I'm done. I'm not throwing it no more. What the?
I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball.
That is weak as hell.
But Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much, he's got a man complete.
Hey, he's supposed to be hurt. How is he on the field? Hey, he's supposed to be hurt.
To the end zone, it's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Santos now to add the PAT.
Man, this is some bullshit. That man beamed it right at his fucking chest and missed him by a mile.
Their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This one taking just inside the 10.
Ooh, stick it.
And beyond the 20, but not
Who the fuck
much.
is Drake? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin.
I think I got 2 players that got hurt.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. There he goes, right side, past the 20.
That nigga ran ugly as hell.
For the touchdown, too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me. And
I'm trying to hit Hyatt. This nigga can't get off the line without slipping on bullshit.
Extra point. And the third time's a charm as he finally gets what needs to go. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper. And
I think they locked them shits and people spamming plays, but they don't know if you just call hurry up 3 times in a row and it unlocks it.
Bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a real
See what I be meaning?
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Fields. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeaux in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Cameron Johnson.
They gotta change these fucking settings for real. Like, look at our punts. They not even going past the 50 all the way.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley.
See what I mean? Can't even throw that bitch.
Interception. Eddie Jackson picks it.
I'm talking about every ball thrown to Hyatt is underthrown because it's slipping out his hands. And I'm talking about he have everybody beat.
That means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game.
He got them niggas beat deep.
On defense, but
They gotta change this shit.
They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they are going to score again.
And it's crazy because he had 2 interceptions back to back, and that's happened twice.
Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now.
They just stop dead in their tracks, or they just lose. They be like, I'm not jumping with that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
Because that was going the other way.
They have to.
I'm tired of this game.
4-0. You're not just thinking
They gotta
playoffs.
change their
You're
fucking
thinking
settings,
about,
bro.
okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Let me see.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over,
See,
you go to the
Kenny
field,
throw
find
it
out
deep.
the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up.
GG's here.
Let's see what they do here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Bears, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
This nigga been 248 for a minute.
Choose the team you want to continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left.
Tired. Bitch, if you don't give me back my motherfucking safety. She's still there? Okay. What the fuck is my challenge? Well, it's her day off.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, and able to bring him to the ground. Third and long for Richardson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. On first down, Richardson. And he's got his big tight end here. He's got room at the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Richardson now on 2nd down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. Touchdown, Colts. Mo Alley-Cox from 21 yards away. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They run with a rookie from Florida, Dameon Pierce. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Richardson looking to throw this. Flush to his right. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Richardson to the air on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. From the shotgun, Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Second down, here's Richardson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. And the Colts pick it up. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Stroud now on second down. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. He's going to let it go end zone for Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Fourth down, here's Stroud. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. First and 10, it's Pierce. And a short gain down to about the 33. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Stroud. Out to his left. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Texans! John Mechie with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Here we go. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him. For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action with Richardson. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Darren Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go, set. Black set. Red, cycle. Long red.
First and 10, it's Stroud.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Stroud to throw it. He gets this one to Mechie.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Ready.
Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game.
Stroud off the play fake.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Okay, break.
Stroud now on fourth down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one official.